Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about the whole thing going on with Pastor Mike Todd from Transformation Church. If you don't know, either you're off social media or you're living in a cave. There's been a viral clip of him apparently spitting in his hand and putting it in his brother's eyes. Now, let me just say this. I have not watched this clip yet. I have not watched his apology. I have both of them queued up because I want it to be a genuine reaction, and I want to talk about my first initial thoughts. No notes, no prepare. I just want to talk about my initial thoughts on what the clip is. I've already read on social media, everyone angry, everyone up in arms. I'm expecting this to be pretty nasty and dramatic because of the way people are responding. Now, again, I don't know if the way people are responding fits the actual video, but we're gonna watch the video together. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it with me for the first time here. I know I'm late on this. I've just been reading everybody. My whole social media page is all about Pastor Michael Todd and how disgusting this is and how wrong this is. Let's watch it and I'll give you my genuine reaction here. All right, guys, again, I'm guessing this is gross because of how people are reacting. I don't know though, because I haven't watched the clip. This is not about, is Michael Todd a false preacher or teacher? That's not what this video is about. I've never watched a full sermon from him, so I'm not going to speak on that. Let's just watch this specific video and talk about this exact situation. So here we go.
This is the moment where many of us are in, is that God is doing something and we hear him.
Okay.
Changing. We hear him even in your prayer. And in this time, he's changing something and you don't see it clearly yet.
Preach.
But you hear.
Oh.
And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn
His brother
away.
knows it's coming. Look at his brother. His brother's like, here we go.
What I'm telling you,
I was blocking it there.
what I'm telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming, God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand when getting the vision or receiving
don't do it.
might get nasty?
That's
I'm gonna say
actually
it
a
in
word.
a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean, God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're gonna ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you,
Oh, no.
it might
don't
get
do it.
nasty.
Oh, no. I'm gonna gag here.
And do you hear
Oh,
and
that's so
see the
nasty.
responses of the people?
What was he eating that his spit is like that?
What I'm telling you is how you just reacted is how the people in your life will react when God is doing what it takes for the miracle. What are you saying?
Look at his brother. He's like, what's going
This
on here?
man was blind. And what he was trying to do with this man is give him his DNA. What I just did was take, do y'all know how they prove if somebody's related to each other? Is they get a swab of their saliva.
Brother's like, bro.
Because the DNA on the inside of this person can tell me if these two people.
Okay, you can watch the rest later. So, of course, people were up in arms. That's the clip, guys, of him spitting in his brother's eye. That's his actual brother. Now, let me say this. He's not saying that he's Jesus. He's not saying this is going to heal my brother of anything. This isn't a preaching illustration, okay? It's an illustration, and I think the reaction he's trying to get is the reaction he got, which is his point he's trying to make, is that Jesus was doing something unorthodox, out of the ordinary, and it was not normal, or it was against, what society would say is normal, and it probably got a reaction from people, and he got the same reaction he's preaching Jesus probably got. So, again, is it nasty? Yeah. But I don't see the response on social media of everyone, we need to cancel him. Guys, he spit in his brother's eye. Again, it's gross. I wouldn't let no one do it to me. But it's not like he cheated on his wife. It's not like he got caught fornicating, watching pornography, or anything crazy. He was using a preaching illustration. Did Jesus do that? Yes. Again, He's not saying that that he's trying to heal the guy or anything like that. I just think, honestly, I think some of you guys responding and trying to cancel him, you're petty. That's my opinion. Is this a nasty? Yeah, it is, but it's not as a big deal as what I'm reading after watching the clip. Mark 7:33 says, Jesus led him away from the crowd so they can be alone, put his finger in the man's ears, then spitting on his fingers, touched the man's tongue. So there is a story in Mark 7 where Jesus spit on his hand and put his spit on the guy's tongue. Jesus was doing these things in several different occasions. And again, guys, he's not claiming to be Jesus. Is he preaching the word? Yeah, that actually happened. I think he's actually preaching the word. I don't think he's a false teacher for this message. And I don't think spitting in someone's eye makes you a sinner or a false teacher. Now, everyone went crazy on the internet. Secular places went crazy. And they all started making videos. And everyone was, again, going crazy. And so he responded with an apology. So we're going to also watch that because I don't just want to play the clip of him spitting. Let's play the apology. And then I'll give you my thoughts on the apology. Let's play that clip. Here we go. All right, so Michael Todd apologizes, Pastor Mike Todd. Is it Michael or Mike? I think it's Michael, or maybe Mike. I don't know, but let's watch this.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
So here's his apology.
You're having an amazing Monday. I just want to acknowledge what happened yesterday when the spit hit the fan. I watched it back, and it was disgusting. Like, that was gross. I want to validate everybody's feelings. That was a distraction to what I was really trying to do. I was really trying to make the word come alive and for people to see the story. But yesterday it got too live, and I own that. And I just want to make.
So guys, he's apologizing. So I want you to catch this. He's saying, I acknowledge it was nasty. I apologize. So the guy, why are we still putting him on a cross and trying to cancel him? He's apologizing. It's clear. So
sure
I think this is a good thing to do that you did here.
We want people to see Jesus. We want people to feel loved. We want people who are desperate to be able to find hope. And I'm passionate about that, so much so that I try to do extreme things to help people get it. And yesterday it crossed the line. So I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that's been praying for us and sending us messages. And to anybody who just saw that 3-minute clip, I really encourage you to go back and watch the whole message. There's some truth and some life in there that could potentially change your whole life. When Jesus spit on that man, he was blind and then he could see. For my brother, who I love and honor so much, I just called him. He was bald before I spit on him, and he's still bald today. So no miracle here. And so next time I'll rethink and do something differently. I love everybody. I'm praying for everybody. And Transformation Nation, thank you for riding. We're going to represent God to the lost and found for transformation.
Okay, so genuine apology. I'm sorry, guys. I know it was nasty. I'm wrong. I shouldn't have done it. Took it too far. Now, was he using this as a marketing tool? If he was, he's a genius, because people have been doing this forever. You do these dramatic things and it gets in the news. And now, right now, everybody's talking about it all over the world. Not just Christians, but unchristians are talking about this. And at first, when I heard about it, I was like, man, this is so wrong. He's bringing a reproach to the gospel. And then I thought about it. I'm like, is it really that big of a deal that people are saying, oh, a preacher spit in a guy's eye? Again, here's the issue. He just said it. You take a 3-minute clip and you don't see the whole message. And even when I post my 60-second clips, people are always doing this. Oh, why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? It's a 60-second clip I'm posting of an hour-and-a-half message I preach. So we're such a generation that's so bored that this is all we're talking about is him spitting in a guy's eye. We're missing the whole message of what he's trying to do. Again, this is not to speak about, I've never heard a full video from Mike Todd. I don't know what he teaches, how he preaches. So I'm not here to speak on whether he's a false teacher or not. I'm just saying, I think we're so quick to judge people. The guy's preaching the gospel, y'all. The guy's preaching the word. Give him a break. This is what Paul said. Now, was his motives pure? It sounded like it, but even if his motives weren't pure, I want you to see what Paul says in Philippians chapter 1, verse 15. He says, it's true that some are preaching out of jealousy and rivalry, but others preach with Christ with pure motives. They preach because they love me, for they know I've been appointed to defend the good news. And then verse 17, though those others do not have pure motives as they preach about Christ, they preach with selfish ambition, not sincerely, intending to make my chains more painful to me. But that doesn't matter. So here's what Paul's saying. He's saying there's guys that are preaching with wrong motives, not pure motives. Again, I don't know Mike Todd's motives, but let's just say his motives are wrong with doing this or whatever he preaches. He says it doesn't matter. This is Paul's words, whether their motives are false or genuine. So he goes, it doesn't really matter the motives of the preacher. The message about Christ is being preached either way. So I rejoice and I'll continue to rejoice. So we're so quick to say, oh, this guy's motives, he's preaching just for money or preaching for fame or preaching for this. And here's what Paul says. It doesn't matter because at least Christ is being preached. So why are we so petty? Guys, get over it. Stop. You've made 5 videos already. You posted 13 times on your wall. Just get over it. Forgive the guy. He apologized. Give him a break. I don't even think he needed to apologize because big deal. He spit in his brother's eyes in a message and it went viral. Okay. Paul says, at least he's preaching Christ. Now, another place, Paul condemns preaching. But look what he says here in Galatians 1:8. But even if we or an angel from heaven preaches a gospel contrary to the one we preach to you, let him be cursed. So he says one person in Philippians 1:15 has the right message with the wrong motives, and Paul says, let him go for it. The other person has the wrong message. So he let him be cursed, Paul said. So the point is this: if people are preaching the wrong message, that's when we cancel them. That's when we say they're false. But if they have the wrong motives, but the right message, let them preach. Whether it's for money, whether it's for nice cars, doesn't matter. Paul says at least Christ is being preached. And here's my thing, guys. Again, I don't know Mike Todd's motives. I haven't heard a whole message by him, so I can't say whether I think he's false or not. Give the guy a break. He's out there pastoring a church, helping people, helping the poor, helping people get free and delivered and healed. And we're sitting on our couches judging him. And let me just end with this. When's the last time you preached to somebody? When's the last time you got on a stage and preached the gospel? When's the last time you pastored a church? When's the last time you went out and did something bold for God? He obviously is radical. He's preaching a radical message. He did a radical illustration. He apologized. He backpedaled. It is what it is. Let's let it go. Forgive the guy. Stop being petty. And let's preach the gospel. Before we start judging others for preaching, let us first preach the gospel. Is it nasty? Yes. Would I let someone spit in my eyes? No. But again, I don't think he's trying to claim to be Jesus. He was just using illustration. Probably didn't realize the backlash he was going to get. So let's let it go, guys. Let's forgive the guy. Let's bury it and let's move on. At least Christ is being preached. We'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video or this response was good to you, comment down below, subscribe. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Dislike the video and let me know in the comments why you disagree. I just think, guys, we're being petty if we're really mad about this and we're really saying he's a false prophet because of this. Now, I know all the guys that already think he's a false prophet are going to run with this, but guys, come on, not everybody's a false prophet. Let's get over it. Let's let the gospel go forth. Let me know in the comments what you think. We'll see you in the next one.